Good morning. I am going to open it because it's not cooperating like it usually does. So sorry, it's taking just a second. I don't know if it's going to. Sorry. Usually I just can copy it and then it'll open it correctly, but it's not cooperating. So give me just a second.
Okay.
Let's see. And we're watching VeggieTales, so that's the background. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, I think it's going to cooperate now. Sorry, I had to go a roundabout way to get there.
It's okay.
Number 4. Okay, I'm really sorry. For some reason, it completely kicked me out of everything. Are you still there, waiting patiently? Sorry. When I opened up the screen to write, everything just disappeared. It's not my friend today. Okay. Location, share this. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So number 4, you said 4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, number 4, you have a parallelogram because it tells you. And so in a parallelogram, what do you know about the sides?
That 6x times 3 is going to equal 21.
Yeah.
So that was just like really my question was, do I do 6x minus 3 equals 21 and then solve it from there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you just set each opposite side equal to each other. So that'll help you solve for x with that one. And then for y, the other two sides are equal to each other. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am. X is equal to 4 and Y is equal to 3.
You got it. Good.
Awesome.
Any other ones?
For number 5, do we just do 12 equals 2y minus 1? Or no? 12 equals x plus 3 because it's on the same line.
Correct. You use one diagonal at a time. So those two are on that diagonal together. And then these two are together on a diagonal. And that's using that theorem that the diagonals bisect each other. So they cut each other in half.
Yeah.
Did you get that one?
Yes, ma'am.
What's it, Mommy?
I got 9 for X, and then I got 5 for Y.
You're right.
I don't want to sit here. I want to sit here. Let's sit this. No, I want to sit here. I sit this. Sit.
In number 6, use the variables separately. That was the tip I gave some people in class yesterday, is to first solve for A and then use that to help you get B.
Okay. I know, like, it's going to be where B is. That one's kind of weird.
Yeah. Use these two together first. How are those two angles related? Cruz, stop. Stop. How are those two angles related to each other? What do you know about their measurement?
Consecutive interior angles.
Mm-hmm. So, what does that mean as far as their measurements go?
Oh. You gotta pull out the... So that means they're supplementary.
You got it.
And they both add up to 180.
So you'd have A plus A minus 10 equals 180. And that helps you get A.
Let it go. On the top way. My top way. My baby. My baby.
Yeah.
My baby.
So what'd you get for A?
My daddy. Mommy, I don't know my head, my eyes. My
I
eyes.
see, bud.
My eyes. Eyes. Ow. 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 Ow.
so loud. Cruz, stop. What'd you get for A?
I got 95.
You got it. Sorry, I didn't hear you if you said it. He's being really loud. Okay, so A is 95, so that means this angle up here is 95. This angle down here is 95 minus 10, so it's 85. So how much is B?
Plus 10. B is equal to 80.
You got it. Very good.
Here.
Thank you.
Like here. 2 points. Here. Where?
The other ones in the book, I don't know if you did those first or if you're going back to those. Some of them you just look at them kind of like you did that 85 thing for angle B. And some of them you have to solve, so it's kind of a mix.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't done it. I just did.
All right, I'm going to mute it so you don't hear it, little man. But I'm still here if you need help, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Could you help me with number 9 on the quiz section?
Yes. Let me get number 9 up on the screen. Let's see.
And put the way. More for the way, Mama.
Hopefully it'll be smoother than the last time. Yeah.
By the way.
Let's see. You did say number 9, right? Is that what you said, Braden? Hello? You there?
That weird.
Maybe it's just a problem with Google today or something. I don't know. Did you say number 9?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It pulled me off and then it put me back on.
Who knows? Maybe it's the rain or something. Okay, so you're trying to find the measure of number 9, angle B up here. And you know the 51. How are angle A that you know and angle B, how are they related?
They're consecutive interior.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we just did this.
Yeah.
So 51 equals
So whatever B is plus 51 would be 180, right?
Mm-hmm.
This.
So what'd you get?
This. No, Mama, George. No. Aha. There go.
121.
More coffee.
Okay, bud.
Dada feet.
There it is.
Mom.
That's how all those 9, 10, 11 are.
Okay.
To see if they're opposite angles, they'll be congruent.
Mm-hmm.
If they're consecutive, then they're going to be supplementary.
Okay, I got you. And these are all 3 of these are supplementary.
There you go. Yes. If there's something like that on the quiz, they'd probably be jumbled up. So it's good just to always make sure if they're going to be congruent or supplementary.
Yeah.
Mom, here.
Thank you.
Right there.
All right, I'll mute, but if you need it, I'm still here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you please tell me with number 12? I'm kind of confused on that one.
Yes. Let me get that. I think I had part of it on the screen. Oh, yeah, you can see all of it. Let me switch it so you can still see what we were working on a minute ago. All right, so in parallelogram PQRS, R is 24 more than S. Sketch it and find the measures of each interior. All right, so first just draw a parallelogram. And then PQRS, I wouldn't really count off completely for this, but the correct way would be to see, so you know P and R kind of are opposite angles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Q and S are going to be opposite angles.
Yes, ma'am.
If R is 24 more than S, that means that R is going to be one of the obtuse angles.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I have like written out and stuff. I'm just confused on like how to solve it and stuff.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm putting the R up there. I'm going to put P down here because those are the obtuse angles. So P, Q, R, S. And then R is 24 more than S. Since we don't know what S is, but we know something about it, I'm going to make S into an X. And then R is 24 more than S. So how would I write the measurement for R?
24 plus X equals 180.
So close. 24 plus X. 24 plus X is going to be angle R.
Okay.
Because it's 24 more than S, and we made S equal X. So we have 24 more than X. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So those two angles are what kind of angles?
They're consecutive interior.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to add up to, said maybe a minute ago, yeah. 24 plus X that's just angle R, plus X, which is angle S. All that together will be 180. I think in the past when people missed this one, they only put one X in there. They were thinking that one angle equaled 24, but it's 24 more, not just 24. Does that make sense, that setup?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That'll help you solve for X, which is angle S.
X is equal to 78.
You got it. So angle S down here, 78, which means what other angle is 78?
Q.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird looking 7, but 78. And so how much are P and R?
Well, we have to do 24 plus X
Yes.
equals 180 to find that out.
Not equals 180.
Just kidding.
All right, here's why. I want you to know why, though.
If they're not supplementary, they're the other one.
Congruent.
Yeah.
Well, remember in your first equation, when you were solving for X, remember X, that was angle S, and then the 24 plus X was angle R. So to get angle R, you use that 78, but you say 24 plus 78, that's going to be angle R. Because R is 24 more than S.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how much is R?
102 degrees.
You got it.
At 5. Mama, 5.
And then angle P.
Is also 102.
You got it.
Hey, Mom.
Thanks, buddy.
A 5.
Don't put a crayon in. No, don't color it. Don't color it, Cruz. We only color on the paper.
Mom,
Right. Other questions right now?
No, ma'am.
No? All right. Let me know.
Okay.
Now, color
Could you help me on this section that's number 17 through 22?
Yes, let me get those. Okay, so you're using this picture over here, which that top angle's 40. Sorry, it's a little blurry on here. Side AD. AD is congruent to what? Here's AD. And yeah, we know it's a parallelogram because the top AB and the bottom CD are parallel, and AD and BC are parallel. So we know it's a parallelogram. So all those rules about parallelogram work on this shape.
Oh, I thought it was asking like for you to find the side links and stuff.
No, just
oh, that's easy then.
Well, some of them are measures, like where the little M is on the angles, these, then you have to actually give a number.
Oh, okay.
But if it just names a side or an angle, it wants you to name another side or angle.
Yeah, so it'll be AD is equal to BD.
Not BD, be careful.
DB?
No. DB, that is a, this is a diagonal. So it's asking, remember in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel, but they're also congruent.
Yeah.
That's the first theorem about parallelograms, is that opposite sides are congruent. So the opposite side from AD is over here, BC. Go get your bowl.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So those two are congruent.
Bye-bye.
You got it. Good job. There you go.
Yummy.
All right, ADC.
I was thinking CBA.
You're right. CBD. That's this one. Will be congruent to what?
Wait, what number? You're on 19?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I put angle ADB.
You got it. Because those are alternate interior. They're using that old stuff about parallel lines and transversals again.
Okay.
The measure of BCD is how much?
Well, we know a triangle equals 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
We have 92 degrees, so we can do 180 minus 92, 88 divided by 2 is 44. So
Yep.
Fish.
Because
My
I
fish.
wrote over it, but
My fish.
a fish, that's right.
Shark.
You've got these little congruent symbols down there.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Yep. So what you did was right. You subtract from 180 and then divide by 2 because those little congruent angles down there are going to be the same.
Yeah. BDC. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 44 again.
Yep.
22 ADB. There's no congruent symbols there.
Right. No, this one kind of touches it, so it might help. I'm going to put the 44 down there. Because ADB is this angle right here.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that one is 44.
No. This one you kind of have to piece information together. We did one similar to this yesterday when we were practicing number on 511, those guided practice at the bottom where like you knew the 30 and then you found out that the whole bottom right was 70. So the missing piece was 40. It's kind of like that. I don't know if any of that just makes sense. I was looking at the picture, but so we've got, I'm going to pull out just that part real quick.
I think angle D is going to be like 8 something.
It's going to be what?
80 something.
80 something?
Yes, ma'am. Because it looks like it's less than 90 degrees, but by like a smidge.
It is. Does it make sense what part of the picture I pulled out over here? Maybe, possibly. Okay, so we're looking for this piece in here. How are the 40, angle A up there, and this whole part, how are those two related?
Well, those are supplementary. So 40 plus 44 is 84 minus 180. 96 is what's left.
Yeah.
Would I do 96 minus 44?
You sure it's 96? Yeah, should be. Let's see.
Yeah.
What's your interior?
52.
Hang on, sorry. 4. It should work, and it's not working. Okay, that's not how they're looking at it. It's how...
I got 52.
It's not 52. It's more than that. Let me show you how they're describing it. Maybe that'll make more sense. All right, they're describing it this way. I didn't look at how they were doing it. I just looked at what my brain was telling me. But okay, you've got parallelograms. So here's parallel sides and a transversal. And we're trying to find this angle down here. Whoa. So nope, wrong lines. See, my brain wasn't thinking this way, so I'm readjusting because my brain was telling me something different. Parallel lines. There we go. Parallel lines and transversal. And we're trying to find this angle. So with that highlighted now on the picture, does it make it easier to see? What is this angle congruent to if you have parallel lines in a transversal?
Oh, it would be 92 degrees.
Because alternate interior.
Yeah.
I don't know why what I was showing you doesn't work, because they should be consecutive interior, supplementary. That's weird. Let's see. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna ask Miss Stone about that one tomorrow, because they may have made a misprint in the book. Because what I was showing you is if you have a parallelogram, we know that these two have to be supplementary. So if this one's 40, this whole thing down here has to be 140. And 140 minus 44 is 96, not 92.
Yeah.
So that's weird. Go with 92, because they were wanting you to see the alternate interior. But I am going to ask Miss Stone about that, because it should work both ways.
Yeah.
He's bringing me an entire bag of not yet cooked sweet potatoes. Doesn't that sound like a great snack?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's funny.
All right, other questions?
Just look at the page real quick.
Okay. Thank you. Can you take these back to the kitchen? Please? They're not cooked, bud. They're not yummy if they're not cooked.
For number... Oh, wait. 123. Oh. I did number 29 by accident.
Gotcha.
Mama, help. Mama, help.
No, we're not going to eat these, baby. They're not cooked. I have to cook them.
I think I can do the rest by myself.
Okay. If you get stuck somewhere along the way, just email.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.